okay? These random men on these dating sites, you're judging them by their pictures, and then when you look at them, y'all agree to be only friends with benefits, which means anything that happens in between. All right, winos, y'all know what time it is. It's happy hour time. Now, just in case you're not familiar with this is a segment that's all about us, okay? No celebrity gossip whatsoever. You guys actually get to write in. We select questions, your personal questions. We keep you anonymous, and we read them here on the channel, and I give my most raw and sincere advice. And so there's the winos. That's why we keep you anonymous, because we don't want your personal business out there, okay? We just want you to have the answers so that your life will become better. But before we start to read these juicy ass questions, okay? Winos, they really getting deep here lately, okay? And I appreciate y'all trusting me with that. I got a little secret to tell y'all, okay? Now, this quarantine has been kicking my behind, okay? I'm at home with my husband, my kids. I have a teenager and a baby, okay? And yes, I have my wine to clear my mind, but I also have something else that takes my mind off of everything, okay? It's my me time. I have been spending time on the GSN Casino app.
I'm Howie Mandel. Welcome to GSN Deal or No Deal Casino. Wow!
Now, GSN is social media's #1 social casino app, okay? They got slot machines and games such as Wheel of Fortune or Deal or No Deal is what I spend majority of my time on, okay? You get tokens without the consequences, if you know what I mean, okay? You ain't in Vegas subjecting yourself to coronavirus and losing tons of money. So you can do it right here from the comfort of your own home minimally. Now, my personal favorite game is Deal or No Deal. Hey, Howie, okay? As well as Wheel of Fortune. I used to watch that all the time when I was a kid, and now they got slot machines, and I'm just on this bad boy here all day, okay? I'm hitting the slots now. Now, for you, when you actually download the GSN Casino app, okay, that's located below in the description box, as well as in the comments, you're gonna get 100,000 free chips, no strings attached. So grab your wine, get you some me time, and make sure to download GSN's #1 social casino app now, okay? Because that's what I be doing, okay? I be in a corner, tucked away, baby over here, daughter upstairs, husband somewhere, doing what he does, and I'm on GSN's casino app. Now that I've gotten that off my chest, okay, and I'm letting y'all know what I'm doing, and y'all know I tried to tell y'all what I'm doing, okay? We're going to get into happy hour. 3 winos have written in, and I have their questions here on deck. Okay, we're going to start with the first. It's titled, okay, per Jasmine. Shout out to Jasmine for reading all these questions. These are honestly my first time reading these questions, so you're getting my natural reaction, okay, upon me reading it. It's titled, His Heavy Pass, okay? They go, hi, Tasha K. I first of all want to say that I love your show and I watch it all the time. I have a situation and I need your advice on how I should handle it. I have been seeing this guy for a few months now. I care a lot about him. He's a good dude, honest, caring, fun to be around, sexy as a mother, and can eat it like no one's business, okay? Now, why are we here? Seems like he's perfect. He's been acting off lately, and I knew something was going on with him. I could tell something was bothering him. I would ask him, and he would just dismiss it and say that he was fine. He's okay and nothing is wrong. Well, today I was at work and he texted me asking me if he could talk to me for a few. Normally we text while we both work, but really don't talk during the working hours. I work for a healthcare company and he's an electrician. So when we're at work, we are both super busy. And so he called me while I was at work and said he knows he's been acting funny lately and needs to be honest with me. Long story short, he told me about him being locked up before. Okay. I already knew he was locked up in his younger years, but I never knew what for. Okay, why would you not ask? Ate that punani too well. You didn't want to get too deep and mess it up. I get it, okay? He told me he was locked up for rape when he was 18. Of course, I was shocked. I'm shocked too. I asked him the details and he told me everything. He was open and honest and told me he was drunk one night. He told me how it happened. He didn't know the person, but he did it anyway. He said he pled guilty because he knew he was wrong and felt bad. It left a hole in my stomach because when I was a teen, I was raped by someone I didn't know. How could this man that I care so much about do this to a woman? He's never gotten angry, we never fight, and we have a wonderful relationship. I haven't completely healed from the scars from my rape, so I'm like, how can I be with him after he's told me what he's done? He is not the same person he was when he was 18. He is a good guy. I care a lot about him, and I don't want to just walk away from him, especially when he's been 100% honest with me. Okay, hold that thought, all right? He didn't have to tell me, but he did. I need your advice. Should I leave him alone knowing how he has hurt a woman and I know what that hurt feels like? Or should I just stay with him knowing he's a good guy and not the same person he used to be? I don't know what to do. Please help me. Give me some advice. Thanks. Okay, I got you, girl. Nah, I told you to hold that thought because you said he didn't have to tell you. Well, if you knew that he had gone to jail and if this relationship had gone any further past these few months that you guys have been spending time together, okay, and he's been hellified eating your coochie, okay, you were going to find out one way or another. So he had to tell you. So it's not like he was just doing you a favor and he could have kept that to himself. No, you were going to eventually get the records anyway, okay? So stop with that, okay? Stop saying he had to be truthful. He had to be, especially with something as serious as that. Now, I'm going to tell you what I would tell my daughter. You guys are not deep enough to even have to consider whether or not you want to pursue things with him, okay? Now, I know he was 18. I realize people mess up all the time, okay? This was a very bad decision. He actually did it. Okay, admitted it, and yes, he's a grown man now, and he doesn't want this secret to haunt him forever. Now, if you were a woman that had not had been raped, okay, if that makes sense, this wine is already kicking in, okay? Bear with me. If you were a woman that hadn't experienced such a traumatizing event, such as a rape, I would tell you, you know what, girl, forgive him. If you feel like he's got all the qualities, you know, to settle down with and have kids, have at it. But since you've been through something like this, honestly, he's not going to be able to win or lose in this situation at all, because when someone has been raped, that lingers on, and it may be certain actions between you and him, maybe a couple months down the road or a couple years down the road, okay, and you guys are drinking together, and even though you're an established couple, husbands can rape wives. Now, I'm not saying that he's gonna do that, but you may say no, and being that you've been raped before, your no is not to say that it's a lot more serious, but there's a lot more pain behind that no, and it needs to be honored. And because you're his wife, or maybe you're his long-term girlfriend, or whatever you guys will, whatever situation y'all will be in, he may say, no, you're my girlfriend, and take it. And guess what? You're reliving that experience over and over. You're going to be watching everything that this man is doing. You're always going to be judging him. And so that is always going to be an Achilles heel in your relationship, whether you want it to be or not. Now, if you hadn't been through something like that and he's came clean and you feel that this is somebody that you can move on with, I would say do it, because you're not going to hold that over his head, but you're gonna do it subconsciously and not even know that you're doing it. Honestly, I think you should use this situation that you're in with him as a time to heal, as a moment to close the door, as a moment to really get some answers as to why someone would do such a thing, okay? So that maybe you can get the answers that you never got, because a lot of girls are left asking why. Why would something like this happen to me? Why would a guy take this? And I think you need to use this as an opportunity to get closure and then close the relationship, because it ain't gonna go nowhere but down hell's door, because that's where your mind is gonna always return, because you are victim yourself. Now, I have someone that I associate myself with, and honestly, I would have told her the same thing, but their relationship is already deep. Now, do I think that he will do it again? No, but if I would have been consulted by her before she chose to get into a relationship, I would have told her no, because it is sort of damaging to her brand. Not sort of, it's very damaging to her brand. But you know what? She's a grown woman. woman, and all I can do is love and respect that decision, although I think that he's never going to do anything like that again. Now, you do have the exceptions to the rule, and not to say that he didn't, but I personally don't believe that he did it. But that's a whole nother situation. But being that she's never been through something so traumatic, that's why the relationship works. She's able to kind of look over things. But because you've been through something so traumatizing, every little thing that he does, you're going to be reading too much into it, okay? I hope you understand what I'm saying here. I know he eats good coochie. That's kind of a dime a dozen, okay? Because a lot of them you got to teach out here to do it. But honestly, now that he's done it, you can teach the next man what to do that hasn't raped someone before, okay? So good luck to you, winos. Please leave your honest and sincere opinions in the comment section, because we do send the link of the video, okay, of us answering the question to the people that have been selected, and so they really want to know what you think, okay? And so honestly, I think you should just move on. Next question, okay? Tasha, is it me? Hello, Tasha, I need your help. I'm in my early 30s and my husband is in his early 40s. We have been married for 5 years now, and I have a lovely 1-year-old daughter. Well, okay? Congratulations. I'm struggling in my marriage because of lack of intimacy and romance. In the years before the baby got here, we were intimate only twice a month, 4 times if lucky. Oh, girl, okay. I have let my husband know about my frustration in the past, but nothing got better. From the moment I got pregnant until my baby is now 1 year old, we only had sex twice. Wow, okay? I've tried to initiate sex before, but I've gotten turned away a few times. I don't understand how could a man go so long without sex. No, he is not cheating. I'm frustrated all day and every day. I cannot see this marriage lasting any longer. I'm tired of complaining. Tasha, do you think he has an underlying medical issue? What should I do, Tasha? Thanks. Okay, well, before you kick the bucket on the marriage, I think you need to find out, okay? He's going to have to put his ego and pride to the side, or either he's going to have to tell you why he ain't having sex with you, or he's going to have to go to the doctor and let the doctor tell you why he ain't having sex with you, okay? If he wants this marriage to progress. A lot of people think that sex has nothing to do with the marriage, but I guarantee you, anybody that's married with somebody that can't perform has somebody on the side, okay? That is a fact. Now, unless they're asexual, we do have exceptions to the rule. Now, what I think that your daughter, not to say that your daughter is like, a mistake or anything like that. No. Kids drain our energy, okay? Your husband has hit a milestone in life. He's in his 40s. He's probably working full time. The baby is full of damn energy, okay? You're full of energy. And when he's done working and he's coming home talking to you, playing with his daughter, he's probably asleep holding his daughter, okay? He probably out, okay? Like, he went to put the baby girl to sleep, and he went to sleep too, because that's life. That's what we adjust to when we have kids. And honestly, at times like this, you honestly have to remove your husband from your current situation. Put him in an Airbnb with some candlelight, some roses, so he ain't got to think about if the child gonna walk in, and then you lay it on him. I guarantee you he'll respond a lot different. Now, if he is having something, some problems down there, the blood ain't flowing right, he may be a little overweight, okay, he may not be exercising as much, that will cause him to not get as hard, okay, because you need a strong blood flow throughout your body in order for that thing to stay hard, okay, or for you to even get in the mood, okay, because when that blood is flowing, it's got to flow out, it's got to flow out, okay, it wants to give life. So it's either you make the doctor's appointment first. Wait a minute, let me back up a little bit. You need to have a real conversation with your husband, okay, and I guarantee you he will get the picture. If you ain't screwing me, somebody will, okay? So you make the choice. And now if he's willing to put his ego aside and let the doctor figure out what's wrong, or if he's willing to allow you to change his diet, which means you got to do it too, okay? He's got to eat 80% greens, fruits, vegetables, okay, nuts, seeds, berries, and he has to exercise daily. He's in his 40s, okay? Corona is taking us black folks out. I do not want that to happen to him. Not to say that he's out of shape or anything like that, but everybody needs to exercise every day, and they need to be eating right. And the more he exercises, the more circulation is going to happen throughout that body, and it's going to circulate right through that pain, and he's going to give you all that he's got, okay? I want you to try all those things first before you're just willing to give up on the marriage, because honestly, kids take a lot out of us. And so try the Airbnb. If that don't work, try the doctor. If that don't work, okay, then try the exercise. If that don't work, then girl, listen, chalk it up, all right? And, go get you some pink. Now, on the side, divorce him first, okay? Because everybody needs to feel love, and you're in your 30s, and I don't want you waiting on somebody else that's already done, okay? Period, all right? Winos, please leave your comments just in case I've missed something, and also if you winos, okay, the viewers, if you want us to answer your question anonymously on the channel, please feel free to send Jasmine an email. That is JASMINE@unwinewithtashak.com, jasmine@unwinewithtashak.com, and we will let you know if your question has made the channel. Now, the last question of this segment is titled The Other Man, okay? It goes, Tasha, I'm a gay male that loves watching your show. I'm also the gay that's not flamboyant, and I like my man the same way. Don't we all, okay? Cheers to that. I might be a glutton for punishment because I'm noticing every time I hook up with a guy shortly after, bad things happen to me. It didn't dawn on me until my last encounter. I met this guy on a disclosed dating app, and he was so attractive. I'm telling you, Tasha, y'all would have found him attractive too. Okay. We were both looking to be friends with benefits, okay? And I was okay, and he seemed okay. He was what they would call in the gay community a bottom, okay? All women are bottoms, so shit, we're used to it. He sure didn't look like one. He had the body of a god, and I am versatile, so I'm okay with whichever role in the bedroom. Tasha, the sex was effing amazing. He had a peen that was big and pretty and an ass so nice, okay? I still fantasize about this man. I still fantasize about him because he ended up not responding to me afterwards, and we never met up again because of his lack of response, okay? Tasha, I'm okay with not being wanted anymore, and it's not my first rodeo. My problem is that within a week, my tires had been flattened. My car keyed, amongst other things. I noticed that this has been happening in previous relationships and hookups, and I never connected that it could be related to the person I was sleeping with. You think? Come on now. Tasha, I think these men on these dating sites are liars. I'm starting to believe these men are in relationships, and this can be the only case in these situations. What I don't get is their significant other chooses to come after me when I had no knowledge of a relationship. I don't understand why women, if he's DL, or men, if he's in a relationship with another man, come after me. I feel like a casualty. Okay, this is just a guess. I probably need to stay off these dating sites and apps, you think, okay? But it's hard to find gay men because I do not have a gaydar. And the type of men I like do not have a stereotypical look. Tasha, what am I to do? I am sick and tired of trying to have a sex life and having someone commit violence against me around the same time. I know I'm not crazy. This has to be the case that someone is mad at me for sleeping with somebody that belongs to them. I just wish people would learn to come to me because they don't know if their man lied to me or not. Tasha, please give me advice. I also think bringing this up will shed light to all the married women or coupled up women or men to stop going after the other person. Get your boo. They're supposed to be loyal to you. I, again, had no idea of a relationship and would like to find a sexual relationship without the other mess. Thanks, Tasha. I watch your show all the time. Much blessings to you. Okay. Well, first of all, okay, I don't think a woman is coming to flatten your tires at all. If her man is DL, those situations are handled differently. And I'm sure the women that are watching this segment here, listening to this question, are going to agree. They are not going to secretly flatten your tires, okay? They're going to do much more to both of y'all. Now, not that I'm promoting violence. I'm just saying I just don't know how I would feel to find out something like that and other things possibly could have happened. You know, I may get out of character. I will. Now, you're finding these men, okay, these random men on these dating sites. You're judging them by their pictures, and then when you look at them, y'all agree to be only friends with benefits, which means anything that happens in between, that ain't got nothing to do with you at all, okay? So it ain't none of your business, and if you are truly tired of being the other man, why are you agreeing to be friends with benefits with somebody that you don't know, okay? That could be carrying everything. You don't know what type of mess they have at home or type of mess they have in their body that they've come to give you willingly and don't give a damn, okay? They're just going to disappear, and whatever happens to your ass because they didn't have no type of spiritual connection to you whatsoever, especially if they ain't got no spiritual connection to themselves. How in the hell are they going to lead you down the right path? Now, and so if you don't want the mess from people that you don't know and the baggage that they don't have, keep your ass off these dating sites. And for real, I don't understand how gay men anyway, okay? Because all my gay friends, let me tell you, they are hypersexual, okay? They don't have no problems finding no relationships with nobody unless they just slept with everybody in their circle. But that happens a lot, but not all the time within the gay community. And so I just don't understand why why it's so hard for you to find a relationship without having to go to the app and risk your life, okay? Because that's exactly what you're doing. You never know who you meet. And so that is honestly a little confusing to me because I feel that you're being extra picky, okay? You have this fantasy of what you want your man to look like, but honestly, when we're open, okay, and not selective, when love hits us, okay, it hits us. So you never know who you may fall in love with, okay? It may be a man, it may be a woman, you never know because you're not being selective and you're not being picky. So once you open yourself up, okay, to the universe in your circle of friends where you should meet someone, okay, someone that's not trying to hide details of their life or tell you what they want you to know on an app, you guys are going to develop a relationship from there, whether he's masculine, whether he's flamboyant, it don't matter, okay? Love is love, and you have to judge a person by their heart, okay? And so once you put yourself out there physically to meet someone and they're willing to open up their life and they ain't got all that mess, that's how it's supposed to be. Now, you can't get mad if you're meeting somebody that you have no problem being friends with benefits and that's it. It's just sex. It ain't no type of closeness or relationship, so which means you don't need to get to know them. You know what? You may walk out your door and find something else besides, okay? Flat tires. It may be somebody flattening your ass out and that's what you don't want, okay? Now, you're young. I'm sure you're a gorgeous man. Put yourself out there in your group of friends and just stop being so damn picky, okay? Open your heart up. You never know. Love could be standing right there. Now, please do not forget to download the GSN Casino app, okay? Get your 12,000 free coins. And it honestly has multiple games inside this casino slot machine. Number one social casino app, okay? And you ain't got to worry about subjecting yourself to Las Vegas and the coronavirus and whatever else is in there, damn cigarette smoke and everything else that can mess up your lungs, okay? GSN Casino app below in the description box as well as in your comments. Now, winos, please leave your advice below in the comment section. And remember, winos, if you want your question selected, okay, and read on the channel anonymously, please feel free to send Jasmine an email, jasmine@unwinewithtashak.com. That is JASMINE@unwinewithtashak.com. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, subscribe. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat @unwinewithtashak. And hell, if you didn't like this video, you can still subscribe anyway just so you can cuss my ass out. Not that I'm gonna really give a damn anyway. Now I got to go, okay? Bye.